Question from Jay Bernard: how have I managed to invest almost $200,000? So really good question, and I do get this a lot. I want to just start off by saying that I didn't start off at this point. For a lot of people that follow my account, I see comments like, wow, that's so unattainable. I can't even imagine. But the truth is, I started investing over 10 years ago with a GIC, and I saved up $1,000. And for me, that was my big milestone. I want to save up $1,000. I put into a GIC that earned 1.5%, which for folks out there that know rates and GICs, pretty lousy rate, but it was a positive rate. And after 1 year, I had $1,015. And I was so proud of that fact that, I put that money aside, and it was money that I had saved up anyway, so I had it just sitting there. But I was really proud that I made $15 just by doing nothing really, passive income, $15 a year. And to a lot of people, they might laugh at that and say, well, that's such a tiny amount of money, and to make $15, like, that's nothing. But for me, it was a really big deal, and it kind of instilled in me that by saving money and having my money work for me, and by not spending everything that I earn, I can actually make money, and then at the end of the year have that $1,000 plus a little bit extra. And I think that it's an important mindset to get into, because you're not just going to overnight make $100,000, or in my case with my stock investing here, I've made $32,000 profit. That doesn't just happen overnight. And so that really early money, kind of experience for me was impactful. I remember to this day. It was over 10 years ago. And then about 10 years ago, I invested, I believe it was $4,000. I did $2,000 into a balanced mutual fund, and then $2,000, I think it was into like a balanced growth mutual fund. And so I had that going for a few years, and then ended up contributing over time. And then I started to really see the value, and then I was gaining, I think, like 3 or 4% compared to my 1.5% that I got previously. And so that 3 or 4% really kind of was a light bulb moment for me of, wow, I can even make more money doing this. And 3 and 4% isn't even either like a fantastic return. I mean, it's something. A lot of people, too many people, don't invest anything. And so they have a 0% return. And so I think people have to remember that when they kind of look at, 3-4% return, that's not very much. It's better than 0, which is what a lot of people are earning. And so over time, I started to contribute more and more of my income. First, I started with 10%, which is what the Wealthy Barber recommended. Then up to 15%, which is what Dave Ramsey recommends. And then eventually I was able to get up to 30, 35%, 40%. I believe at one point I was investing up to 45% of my income. I have since lowered it. I am saving up for a few large purchases. But the way that I've been able to invest this much money over time is by spending less than I earn, not going into debt. The only debt that I have right now is my mortgage. I bought a $10,000 car, paid cash for that. Any trips or anything like that, pay cash. So I don't go into debt. I don't spend any money on interest other than my mortgage. And then I save every single paycheck. So every single week or every 2 weeks, I recommend people have an automatic transfer on their payday or the day after their payday that takes out money right off the top to invest. And, a fantastic goal is 15% of your income. And if you can get higher than that, you're just going to reach financial independence and kind of your financial goals quicker. If you are looking for one-on-one advice, coaching, and sit down and kind of go through your personal financial situation and learn more information, on my profile, I do have a link to sign up for one-on-one coaching. So definitely check that out if you're interested in that. Thanks so much for watching.